So here we're going to the book. And once again, the book is Mind Over Muscle, writings from the founder of Judo, Jocko Kano. And here we go to start it off. The purpose of jiu-jitsu. See, interestingly, he starts this off talking about jiu-jitsu. He's not even talking about judo yet. The original purpose of jiu-jitsu was to practice a method of combat. While combat may have been at the core of jiu-jitsu practice, it also had the related goals of physical education and mental training. There's little dispute that because training to fight involves moving the body in various ways, jiu-jitsu indirectly became a form of physical education, but for the same reason, it also became a method for training the mind. All forms of combat require ingenuity and the use of various tricks and devices. So all forms of combat, this is important. Because if you're a soldier, or you're a Marine, or you're a airman right now, we're talking about everything that you do. And I'll tell you what, if you're a business person, we're talking about what you're doing too. All forms of combat require ingenuity and the use of various tricks and devices. So in the course of jiu-jitsu training, the mind is unconsciously trained in many ways. Courage, composure, and other traits that are beneficial in life can also be developed. Now, I'll tell you what, this is important because people ask me a lot, like, how'd you figure all this stuff out, Jocko? Like, people ask me that. And, I always try and explain, like it was a long course and I was in the military for a long time and I had an open mind and I listened and paid attention to the people that were leading me and I paid attention to the good ones and I paid attention to the bad ones. But I'll tell you, if I didn't, jiu-jitsu opened my mind up and did these things. And again, unconsciously, like I started to perceive things the way that I was learning jiu-jitsu. And that's why, and I've got friends that I've gotten into jiu-jitsu over the years and you can tell, and I don't know what makes some people get the bug and some people don't get the bug. But if you get the bug and you start to think in a jiu-jitsu mindset, then it'll really open up your mind. Now, that being said, there's some people that are heavily into jiu-jitsu, but they don't apply jiu-jitsu to the other aspects of their life, which is a big mistake. It's a big mistake. You got to apply it both ways. And I think that's one of the things that Kano was trying to do with judo was to ensure that you did that, to ensure that his students did that. All right.